Get ready for a question that was once considered dangerous, heretical, and revolutionary. What if God were not above nature? What if God were nature itself? Everything that exists, stars, rivers, trees, animals, you and me, would simply be an expression of the same divine reality. This was the bold idea defended by one of the most radical philosophers in history, Baruch Spinoza. But this idea was so controversial that he was expelled from his own religious community. Today, we are going to explore this fascinating philosophy and understand why many thinkers believe that Spinoza forever changed the way we think about God, nature, and freedom. But before we dive into this philosophical journey, do something quick. Leave a like to show that you enjoy content that makes you think. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel Absolute Wisdom, because here we explore the deepest ideas from philosophy, psychology, and history. Now let's move to the central question. Who was Spinoza? Baruch Spinoza was born in 1632 in the Netherlands. He would go on to become one of the most influential thinkers in modern philosophy. But his life was not easy. His ideas were so revolutionary that he was excommunicated from his own religious community. Even so, Spinoza continued developing a philosophy that deeply challenged the traditional view of God. And his most famous idea can be summarized in a simple and powerful sentence: God is nature, and nature is God. Are God and nature the same? For Spinoza, God is not a being separate from the universe. He is not an entity living in the heavens, observing the world from the outside. According to him, God is the very reality that makes up everything that exists. That means the entire universe, the laws of nature, matter, mind, life. Everything is part of the same divine substance. This view became known as pantheism. Pantheism states that God is not outside the universe. God is the universe itself. Every natural phenomenon, from the movement of galaxies to the growth of a tree, would be an expression of this same divine reality. Nature as the expression of God. Spinoza believed that nature operates according to rational and necessary laws. Nothing happens by chance. Everything follows a chain of causes and effects. This means that for him, understanding nature was also understanding God. This perspective brought philosophy, science, and spirituality closer together in a completely new way. Instead of searching for God in miracles or supernatural interventions, Spinoza suggested something different: finding God in the very order of the universe. Freedom, according to Spinoza. Another fascinating idea from Spinoza involves human freedom. He believed that many people think they are free, but in reality they are driven by causes they do not understand. For Spinoza, true freedom does not mean acting without cause. It means understanding the causes that determine us. The more we understand the laws of nature and the human mind, the closer we get to a freedom grounded in reason. Criticism of Spinoza's ideas. Of course, these ideas sparked enormous controversy. Many religious thinkers accused Spinoza of atheism. For them, identifying God with nature was the same as denying a personal God. Other philosophers also criticized his strong determinism. If everything in nature follows necessary laws, does human beings truly possess free will? This debate continues even today. Centuries later, Spinoza's philosophy still provokes deep discussions about God, freedom, nature, and the place of human beings in the universe. Spinoza's legacy. Despite the criticism, the thought of Baruch Spinoza profoundly influenced modern philosophy. Great thinkers, scientists, and even physicists admired his ideas. Some have even said that Spinoza presented one of the deepest visions of reality ever formulated. His philosophy invites us to look at the universe in a different way, not as something separate from the divine, but as the very expression of divine reality. Now, I want to hear from you. And here a fascinating question arises. Was Spinoza right? Is God truly nature itself? Or is there a God separate from the universe, as many religious traditions claim? Write your opinion in the comments. Philosophy is a collective journey of reflection, and your perspective is part of this conversation. And if you enjoy exploring the great ideas of humanity, leave a like and subscribe to the Absolute Wisdom channel, because here we investigate questions that can change the way you see the world. See you in the next intellectual exploration.